When she was 19 months old, we went out and we were in this when I realized that she isn't breathing properly. We run some tests on her and find out that she have kidney failure.
And every time Kiki went in the hospital, it got harder and harder.
I was crying, I was petrified, thought she was gonna die. Doing home dialysis was hard because, you know, she would be here and then once she come home, she didn't have much time to play.
She would have to be on this all night long, where they'd put fluid in, take fluid out, put it in, take it out. She was on the list for a transplant. If she didn't get the transplant, she would be on dialysis until it didn't work anymore.
We were like her second family. We were just as excited when she got the call that she was going to get this kidney.
Kiki got to the hospital, they put her on dialysis, they did all the pre-op testing and everything that needed to be done, only to find out the kidney was damaged.
We were just as let down as Mom was.
Kiki was very disappointed, Natalie was devastated, we were all heartbroken. We were back to square one.
A month and a half later, I got a call. She was here, and they said we got a kidney for her.
And thank God, everything went well.
Medical daycare is a unique daycare program that is specifically here to service children that have medical needs that exempt them from being able to go to a regular daycare center.
It's like a daycare, but for kids with special needs.
I was scared in the beginning, but after a while I just got warmed up to it.
I read, learn about math, sometimes go out and play for recess, and then we go back and go to science.
It was fun to see her like enjoying herself and like being around other kids that are sick, and she didn't feel like left out.
None of these children view themselves as having special needs.
She loved it. She loved it. Even when she's sick, she's like, I want to go to school, I want to go to school. Her being here during the day, it was a big break for me. I could go out to pick up her medication, I sleep. I went back to work part-time, so it was a big relief.
Feeding therapy is a new and revolutionary part of the speech pathology field.
She did not eat by mouth. We fed her through her G-tube. She could eat by mouth, but she didn't want to, so that was a challenge for us to try to encourage her to eat.
Kiki was very sensitive to foods, to different textures. So we worked on reducing her sensitivities. When we first started, she didn't want to see a pudding cup would make her cry. So we didn't necessarily just work only on ingesting food, but we also worked on playing with food and painting with pudding.
Seeing her being able to eat everything. She wasn't able to eat before.
In Kiki's case, when her medical issues were resolved, she was so quick to just run and try everything in the cafeteria, where she was queen. Spaghetti
and meatballs, broccoli, chicken, shrimp, just a lot of different stuff.
I mean, these are all miracles. I mean, these are things that we take for granted.
Cherries, blueberries, strawberries, watermelon, and grapes.
She was kind of the poster child for how feeding therapy really works. I said the goal was bye-bye G-tube, hello smart food.
I would be really remiss if I didn't mention her mom, because I think it's her mother's strength that got Kiki through this.
I cry in their shoulder. They visit us in the hospital. So they were like my family. So, sorry. They try to encourage me. They were like, you're doing a great job.
This makes her smile sometimes.
She's just an amazing little girl. She has a good spirit, and she's strong, and she's lovable, and she's just what made herself get through all of this.
She's a brave little girl. She's my rock. Yeah.
She has all of what it takes, I think, to succeed, what a lot of us have had to learn over the years as adults. I think she's learned a lot of it as a little girl.
She's a beautiful, healthy child. She loves to sing, she loves to learn. I see her going big places. We're going to read about Kiki one day.
Best to go, shimmy up, then you rock to show. Best to go, mix it all together, and you know that's the best of the world.
She'll be wearing a white coat pretty soon and a stethoscope with the microphone in the back pocket.
To be here working with these kids is it's like a gift for me.
I've done my motherly role, I do my grandmother role, but I also fulfill another role for me as a woman and as a nurse to come here and know that I play a part in some of these children's lives.
It's just amazing. Look at her. You wouldn't even know there was anything wrong with her in years to pass.
This is heartfelt for me to have watched Kiki and see where she is now. And yeah.
I want to thank everyone at Franciscan for helping me to get better. Yeah. How you been? Good.
You know, she was just kind of the queen bee around here. She knew everybody. You walk through the halls with her, and you were a celebrity.
If you like a show, put a ring on it. I sometimes forget the rest of it.
We didn't sing Beyonce so much, but if I had known, I would have done some Beyonce.
I'm glad that I did this video so I can be a movie star.